Well, hello, beautiful Aquarius, and welcome to your collective reading. This is the higher perspective reading. And so this is meant to give you any messages from Spirit that's going to help you gain a higher perspective on your current situation. We'll start off with the first card, which is the Spirit Animal Oracle deck. We'll then move on to the Dream Oracle deck, and then we'll get some final clarification cards with the Crystal Power Tarot deck. So the first card that you have here is Panda, and the message with the Panda card is to create a sacred space for yourself in your home and or place of work. So perhaps some of you have been feeling a little bit distracted, or you've been feeling a lack of just having your own space for you to sit and contemplate and think and do whatever it is that you're wanting to do. The Oracle card should help provide some additional clarity, and then the Tarot cards will give us the final confirmation on that. But I do feel almost that there is a sense of, okay, there you go. I do feel that perhaps you've been connected with everything else around you. So the connection card says that we are all connected by a universal sea of energy. All you think and do will have an effect on the world. Reach out and connect with the world around you through love. And so the message I'm really getting here is that for us to first be able to see and acknowledge the love that is all around us, we need to actually go inward. We need to actually be in a space where we can be still, we can be quiet, we can actually have a sense of gratitude for the things in our lives that we really do love and appreciate, have a sense of what are the things that we're longing for, but it is really through those moments of stillness and those moments of quiet, those moments of introspection, where we truly feel connected with ourselves and with the world around us. So the guidance for you here today is to actually create that space for you, whether that's at work, whether that's in your home space. And let's see. Too many cards have flipped there. Let's see what Spirit is saying in terms of the Tarot. The Tarot will give us some good clarification. You know, we can look at being connected in multiple ways. We can look at it from a space of being connected all the time. So it might mean that you're, you know, and again, like it depends on what you're doing, what work you're doing. Some of you might be in a profession where you need to be on your phone all the time, or you need to be connected all the time, or you need to be online all the time. You know, especially if you're an entrepreneur or you've got your own business, you know, there's nothing like a Monday to Friday or a 9 to 5. It's kind of, you need to make that work. So some of you might be feeling like you're overly connected. That might not be how you see it, but you might just feel really getting a sense of like feeling weighed down because there's just too much happening all around. Let's have a look at the supporting cards. So we've got 4 of Wands with the message that the universe brings all I need to feel blissful. So the 4 of Wands is actually a beautiful energy of celebration, happiness, harmony in a community, in a romance, or in a marriage. 4 of Wands speaks about attainment. It's got the theme of stability. It's got the theme of community. You know, so I feel that once you have created some form of space for yourself to go inward and feel a little bit less connected from the world as we see it, as we see things day to day on your phone, on your computer, meeting with people, having business meetings, have a little bit less connection from that and more connection around how truly connected we are in this universal sea of energy. When we look at how the moon impacts the tides of the ocean and how the ocean impacts our physical world, when we just look at the interconnectedness of this universe, you really start looking at things from a different perspective. I'm also getting a strong theme of just very much staying in the moment. You know, you may have quite a couple of things to be happy about and to celebrate, and are you really being in that moment? Are you really taking the opportunity to celebrate things within that moment? The next card that we have, beautiful Aquarius, is the Magician card. So the message here is that I manifest perfectly what I desire. The Magician is such a beautiful energy. It's all about confidence. It's about skill. It's really about the magician that is now learning to use the 4 elements to manifest, and the 4 elements being kind of mental clarity, the worldly things around us, wands being passion and cups being love and feelings, and using all of that to manifest the perfect life that you want. But you cannot manifest if you don't have a sacred space for you to do this. So it's really important to actually create that space, to look at the way that you are connecting with the world. Are you connecting with the world in a way that's going to help you actually realize what you have in front of you and the things that you might want, and how you can actually manifest and create that for yourself? We then move on to the 10 of Swords, which is, I see the truth in this ending. So some of you may have come through a really difficult time where you're celebrating overcoming. You may be celebrating, or you may need to be celebrating overcoming a really difficult hardship. But the 10 of Swords energy really speaks about the end of a situation, some finality, moving on. It speaks about a delusion that has been lifted so that healing can now occur. Because remember, you cannot create the beautiful, perfect life that you want if you have not done that healing just yet. And it all depends on how connected you are with yourself, how connected you are, what type of connection you have with the world around you. You may have noticed that you are placing a massive emphasis on something that is quite worldly, you know, and maybe it's time for you to create that sacred space and for you to reflect and say, well, you know, what have I created in my life and what will I be creating going forward? But we need to be at a place of stillness and a place of introspection for us to actually evaluate this, and then for us to decide how we will be moving forward. Because remember that with every ending is a new beginning. And this card, the 10 of Swords, really speaks to the end of a situation, a difficult situation, potentially. It means that, you know, this is now a time where healing can occur, but healing cannot occur if you do not have a sacred space where you can be one with yourself, where you can meditate, listen to the birds outside, listen to the ocean. If you are close to a beach, go sit on the beach, create that sacred space. But go there often, go there frequently, because remember that we are all connected by a universal sea of energy, and that all that you think and do will have an effect on the world, particularly on your world. Remember that we manifest and create our worlds with what is in our hearts and what is in our minds. So from a higher perspective message, beautiful Aquarius, I feel that the message for you today is, it is so important for you to create that space. Firstly, look at how you are connected with others or with the world around you once you're in that space, and then look at how you want to be connected to the world going forward, because that will help you manifest that perfect life. Because remember that the universe will bring you all that you need. I hope that this reading has resonated with some of you. Please feel free to share in the comment section. That really helps me. And if you do enjoy the readings, please subscribe to the channel to help me grow. I am sending you tons of love and light as you go through this journey. It's the most beautiful journey that you can go on, is a journey of introspection, a journey of understanding how you are connected with yourself and the world around you, and creating and manifesting the perfect life that you desire. So as you go through this journey, I'm sending you tons of love and light. And remember, beautiful Aquarius, to let your flames burn brightly. Take care.